Definitely just realized my sound was off this entire time, so I apologize for that. Ace Queen. Might be getting it in pre here. Against that stack size, I'm perfectly okay with that. But we won't. I would usually open King 7 on the button, but this guy's 3-bet percentage has been really high, so I'm not going to mess with him as much until we get a better read on how we want to adjust to that. Our adjustment right now will just be tighten up. And it's possible, I mean, we've only been here 10 hands. It's possible he had legitimate hands when he 3-bet us. He 3-bet us twice in a row, maybe 3 times already. So we'll see. I don't like the aggressive 3-better being on my left, but we'll compile some stats and see what's really going on with him. Ugh. Am I going to have to start a table? I don't want to start a table right now. Kings. You can 3-bet us now if you want. Yeah. See, now he's playing pretty straightforward. Aw, rip. Alright, we'll just put this here so I can see when it changes. And 3-bet us now. We've sat down and opened like every hand. Yeah, he just calls. Someone squeeze. We'll get it in pre, given our image. It's toppest of pairs. Backdoor royal flush draw. Pocket 7's not bad over here either. See if we can't flop a set. That's not a set. Alright, we'll peel here. Alright, we'll just check fold. Don't know what he was checking back the turn for unless he had a hand like some weird weak ace. Maybe a decent ace. Or a monster. Flopped a monster or something. Aces are good. So I'm going to call here because if we hit our straight, it's actually the nut straight. Nope. We're going to fold. And any 10 would be in a lot of trouble, but he re-raises, so we'll have a pretty easy fold. He's repping 10 jack or possibly 2 pair. Flopped set would be kind of weird, but possible. Yeah, we get 3-bet with aces. I'm going to put in the 4-bet. Take it down pre, not what I wanted, but we'll take the free money. And we'll put in the 3-bet here. He's been pretty aggressive pre, so I think we'll just be ripping this in if he 4-bets, but he folds, so we take down a couple pre-flop. It's okay when you take him down pre-flop. It means, you know, you didn't have to fade a suck out or win a flip, so we'll live with it. Though the aces I much would have preferred all of that went in. You can argue for just calling there. So the SPR is going to be like 4.5. I think like having aces and just calling there is probably okay. I like to 4-bet, especially like when I'm on the button and they're in the blinds. Sometimes they think you're playing back at them because they play back at you, and you can get them to spaz in light. Though on the other hand, playing in position with a very strong hand in a relatively shallow SPR is probably pretty profitable. So I think the standard play, and I still like it, especially at 50-0, is just 4-bet. If they call, I mean, you're essentially are committed already. Makes the hand play really easily, and then sometimes they'll just like spaz it all in. That's funny. This guy had trips. We would have had a flush, but we were never going to see that, so no worries. So we've had kings, jacks, and aces already in the first 30 or so hands. Why are there no games running? Like, literally none. Cash games. Nothing. I mean, we can start one. Might play a short session. It looks like there's just like not a lot of action. Can play a heads-up table. I don't even want to. I'd rather just focus all 6 max. Yeah. Give me something to work with here. Guess we can try and start a 6 max. And then keep our eyes open. A bunch pop up. This guy open limped under the gun, but he's got a short stack, so that's unfortunate. Looks like the button might be isolating as well. Yeah, he's gonna isolate pretty big, so we're gonna fold. I hope this guy jams on him. Nope. Pocket 2s are cool. If you 3-bet, make it small. Queens, 5, 6. Oh, nasty. Wow, they're gonna chop. Wait, what happened? Oh, he had the flush, duh. Alright. Ace Jack, heads up. Very first hand. Cool. Alright, looks like we'll have a game. Unfortunately, it's a reg and a short stacker. So hopefully some fish sit. Seven deuce, 7 deuce, 7 deuce, 7 8. I would often 3-bet that hand, but that guy's stack is gonna just make things really annoying. Good, this guy limped the button, I like that. That's the guy that 3-bet us 2 or 3 in a row, but he has settled down now. Oh, he sat for 15 but bought for 50, so I don't know what's up with him. Maybe a reg, maybe not. Alright, turn some equity against 1 pair hands. I think we'll fire this one. Take it down, I like that. Yeah, I didn't play yesterday, but I had a great session 2 days ago, which was sweet. This would have been a nice flop. Pair and a flush draw. Yeah, see, this isn't updating because it still says 0. So what is wrong? Yeah, see, now there's a bunch of good tables open. We'll try and jump on one of these. There we go. Fold that, fold that, fold that. Yeah, session yesterday was pretty sweet. Or 2 days ago was pretty sweet. I think, where are we at session? I played this guy who 3-bet, like, I want to say almost 100%. And 1 and 2 barreled 100%, but never fired river. So me and some of the other guys at the table were just like check call, just destroying him. It should be up on the channel unless they took it down because of copyright abuse. Because I had Spotify in the background really soft, but apparently it detected it. It picked up on some Drake songs and it blocked the video worldwide. So I had to go in and see, like, YouTube has a tool where it'll remove audio clips, so hopefully they did that. It says it was editing last night because it was actually a pretty cool session, but we'll see if it went through or not. But Hold'em Manager sessions. So 174 kind of just like cleaned up. It was pretty sweet. This is probably a board he'd float a lot on. And also hit some of those connected. What's his stats? Fold to c-bet 50%. Alright. I'll fire one. Thing is, he's gonna have like some 10 jacks and like 9 10s and stuff that are gonna raise. I mean, they already beat me, so it's okay that I fold. Ah, it worked. Yay. Let's see, I think, alright, this is way too big, so we'll make that a lot smaller. Ace 5 will fold, Jack 9 will fold, Ace 8, VPPF 5? Weird. That's super tight. If he's not the type of player who likes to put money in pre, I think I'm just going to 3-bet fold him and assume I'll end the hand now. I'm blocking an ace. Yeah, so we get $1.50 there. We do get 3-bet again. They're 3-betting like crazy. I think there's like a lot of regs in the game right now. It's Monday at 4 in the afternoon, so... Games are okay, but not great. So I'm not like super ecstatic. This guy actually, that's kind of nitty, but he's been giving us problems with in position. I'm just gonna let that go. Same with that. This I'll defend. Or not. Yeah, I'll just 3-bet it apparently. Definitely go 3-bet, blind v blind. It's the type of hand I like to just punish people with position. And you can flop well, you can flop a lot of good bluffs and stuff. Or you can flop top pair and a flush draw. And a backdoor straight flush draw. I guess we'll just keep his bluffs in there. Now we have 2 pair and a flush draw. Somehow we'll probably lose to like 5-6 suited, but I feel pretty happy about it now. If I want all the money on the, you know what? It's drawy enough now. I think we'll put in a raise. I have a feeling he has a set of like 7s or something, but now we've got clubs, a queen, or a 9. Oh, nice. So we're gonna win that one. I like that. Okay. It's close, but okay. 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, I consider checking that back, because I have no idea what type of hands he has now. But I didn't. And now he's leading into us. Annoying. Queen 6 wins, I like that. Ace Jack, obvious open is obvious. Fold King 6. Did I buy more? Yeah, I bought more chips. Ace high right there. 7-5 will fold, facing the open. So minimize your bid window. Yeah, I saw that. I have to re-upload or reconfigure OBS every single time I open it, and it redoes the placement of the video. So sometimes I forget to do it. 2.5 buy-ins of red line over 700 hands. Yeah, that was crazy for 6 max. It was honestly because that the guy that was 3-betting 100% would like get into big pots and then have to fold because he never had anything, and he continued to show his bluffs the whole time. It was kind of funny. I was like, after a while, I was like, we get it, man. You're bluffing every single hand. He just didn't get that we were all calling him down. There was a guy who called him down with pocket tens on a king jack ace board, and the bluffer showed like 7-4 offsuit or something. It was ridiculous. It was awesome. And yeah, he just kept showing his bluffs. And then later he was talking in chat. He seemed like a nice enough guy, but he was like, he said he was from Brazil, and I was like, yeah, I can see that. For some reason, like, people from Brazil play poker really aggressively. I don't know if it's just like the era that poker got really big in Brazil. Maybe that was like Tom Dwan era or something, and everyone just like loves playing really aggro. It's crazy. Top 2. I run really well small versus big blind. I hope this guy has aces too. That'd be awesome. Super jolly board, so we're going to be raising with the intention of getting it in. If he has pocket 8s or a set, so be it. Hopefully he has ace king. Hopefully he has king 8, honestly. Well, we're going to have to bet. If he check raises, it's pretty gross, but I think we're still just going to get it in. A little flush over flush action right there. Why would you raise pre and then check call? But, I mean, what hand does that make sense with? If you have a set, you should at least be check raising this board. I guess you could check call, check raise turn with a set. It seems kind of weird, but I don't know. Maybe you check call with an 8. You wouldn't check call with a flush draw. I think you'd bet your 8s too. Guess we're gonna bet fold river for like half pot, a little less than half pot. Trying to get looked up by something. And you shouldn't have pocket aces. You can have a 10. You can have a king. You shouldn't have a flush. You shouldn't have an 8. Oh, he had aces again. He just coolered the crap out of him, but he sucked out. Why would he play it that way? So we ran really well against aces, making 2-pair, but that time he did hit it. But by the river, I thought there was almost 0% chance he had aces. That was very strange. So I was definitely hoping to get called on the river. And I assume like we have the best hand almost always, but he had aces. So, bummer. What was that? So the guy, okay, so he's 13 and 13, very tight player and very passive. So I guess like he was just scared that I had king 10, and he was right. And then on the river, like I guess it doesn't make sense to raise or check raise. I guess you could lead fold, but I mean, if he's gonna play it super passively, he played it fine as is. Can't complain too much after just like crushing that guy in the 3-bet pot earlier. Jeez. Holding an ace. But we get 3-bet again. Like that hand. Not in love with that flop. Alright, we'll take that with position. This guy's pretty tight. Alright, I'll give up. It's called having the nuts, that's nice. And we'll make a small bet here. Bet fold. Wish we were deeper here, but Very strong hand on a board that's pretty good. We could cooler him. He could have all sorts of sets or two pairs being more likely. We're going to raise 2 flush draws out there. 624, let's make it 17. And obviously we'll have a very easy river shove. Now if the board pairs or a flush comes in and he jams, that's gross. He folds. I guess he was barreling, or maybe he turned a pair of kings and a gut shot. Or like a 1-pair ace, I don't know. But you definitely have to raise there. There's just so many hands you can also get value from and that you just coolered the crap out of. Ace, king, ace, 9, pocket 9s, pocket aces, pocket kings, pocket queens, king, queen, ace, queen. Parent flush draws, parent straight draws. So, unlucky. Nine, 6 folds, 6-3 is gone weird. So I'm open. 3-bet, min 4-bet call. Limp. This guy isolates, and will make a pretty easy fold, I think. Alright, so I gotta turn OBS, I gotta turn desktop audio to 0. So I can listen to music. And I'm gonna play. What am I gonna play? Alan Raymond. This really cool dude from Chicago turned me on to this Alan Raymond guy. It's quite dope. You been playing at all, Eric? Yeah, I should have raised that river. I knew I had the best hand. I was just like, ace 8? I don't know. It's really weird. I should probably just raise there. Yeah, I lost like $4 of value. $16 pot though. Give me another quarter for my button. No, no time. Bummer. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm probably going to stream a ton this week. Katie's going out of town. She has a family situation she's going to Alabama for, so I'll have plenty of free time. Put in some serious volume, even though she never really stops me from doing that. But I feel bad just sitting in here all day when she's around. Pocket fives. I hate set mining against under the gun opens because it gives people an opportunity to squeeze. That said, I think it's still marginally profitable for a single race pot, so I generally go for it. And then just get crushed by guys behind me, like snap 3-betting us and putting us in a ridiculous spot. If he calls, we're going to have to call and try and flop a set. If he folds, I'm just going to give it up. Call. I want to gamble. If he 4-bets, it's a super easy fold. If he folds, we're going to just err on the side of caution and fold. It's actually not a profitable... Okay, easy fold first. It's not a profitable set mining spot. You really need at least 10 times the amount behind. This guy better call. Don't do this with ace-queen and then fold on me, buddy. He probably had the same read I had, which was this guy might be squeezing. So his was like, it was like 525 or 550 more for us to call, and he only had like 40 behind at that point, so not going to be a profitable spot for us to mine for a set, especially out of position. Like, sometimes if you're in position, it's a little better for a lot of obvious reasons, but sometimes people will give up in 3-bet pots. That guy saves us $1.50 as well. Because they'll give up and like your fives can just win uncontested on the flop. Also, when you flop set, it's easier to like maximize your value in position because you just get to be the one betting or raising. Where out of position, you have to try and go for a check raise, and they can control the pot a little better. Now, usually the money gets in big 3-bet pots if they have any kind of strong hand, because the pot's already big to begin with, but still. Can you hear my music? Please say no. Because, like I said, YouTube has decided that even like super soft music can get a video banned, apparently. They don't like me playing Drake for free, even though you couldn't hear it at all. It was really annoying. Fold. Come on, baby. Flop something. Bottom pair. Yeah, we'll take that. Easy fold there. Yeah, people are 3-betting like crazy. These are really aggressive games. I don't think the games are super fishy and good right now. I think we have probably a small edge. I'm going to bet this one too, because of how many draws are available, but check back almost every river, unless it's a 3 or an ace, and he checks. He also might be check raising. He does have a ton of queens in his range, so if he check raises, it lets us get away right now for 350. No, we win that uncontested, so we probably have the best hand. Sometimes he'll fold an 8 though, so all sorts of good things can happen. He can call with a draw, which we're actually ahead of. He can fold an 8, which we're behind, and if he does have a queen, we lose 350 when he check raises. But it could be worse. Like if the board comes a brick and he bets 4 or 450, sometimes you can level yourself into calling, thinking there's so many draws out there. So I think it's okay to bet there. Queen 10 will fold ace 3, obviously. Even better position now, we're on the button. The 3-betting percentage of these tables has been crazy. This is 0, so let's see if he decides for his first 3-bet to be against our button open, and it's not, so that was nice. We flopped 2 pair, and he shouldn't have ace king or kings, or aces. It'd be very hard for him to have 3s too. There's only one combo left, so very good flop for us. He's a small stack. I didn't even look at his stack size, so hopefully he just jams it in here on us. Well, he called. He's getting himself pot stack, so we're now only really behind ace 5 or 2-4 of clubs. I'm going to still bet pretty big, because if he does have a draw, he's not going to call the river. So let's charge at least 2/3 pot here. Love to see him jam it in there with some random hand. King 10 jamming here would be sweet. Yeah. Put the money in. Uh-oh. Whew, when he called that quick, I was a little bit scared. Alright, flop a set. Nope. Ace 7, no good. I'm sorry, man. Don't flop much there. Alright, pocket three's gonna hold here. I don't think better ever folds. I don't think worse ever calls. So let's hope it checks. I'd like him to check. Oh, he flopped trips, nut kicker. This guy's not very aggressive, so I'm just going to give threes up. Sometimes I'd call here, given that there's a lot of draws I miss, but he didn't really represent having a draw. I think he has like a middling pair, and he's trying to get a little value on the river, so I'm not going to give it to him. If he was bluffing, that's okay. King Jack opens. Ace 8 opens the button. Ace 8 takes it down. King Jack, I'd like a call. I'd much prefer a call. Play in position with a hand that makes a lot of top pairs. Queen 6 will fold, Jack 4 will fold. Oh, we get 3-bet. His very first hand at the table. No, second hand. Yeah, King Jack offsuit doesn't play good in 3-bet pots, even with position. Especially with stack sizes less than 100 big blinds, and readless, we're not going to 4-bet him. So it's a hand that looks kind of good, but it's deceptive. It's really not that great, and this is going to be a pretty clear fold pre-flop. What was I doing? Oh yeah, texting my wife. Six, 8. King and a 10. We will raise. Nine, 10's a very nice hand. Definitely button raise. Two overs and a gut shot. Yeah, we'll see about that. Alright. Under rep our hand a little bit. 8 ball. That's not going to do it. Alright, 7, 9, fold. Jack swivel. Definitely peel at least a couple here. Yeah, I'm going to check that back. I don't think he's going to believe me very often. No, that's one hand that I might have been able to get to fold. I know the session's only 40 minutes, but I think we're going to cut it short here. Come on, Jacks. Get called by 10s, not Queen Jack. I don't know why Queen Jack would check back that turn now. I don't know why aces, kings. I mean, we should have the best hand. 10s, 8s, 9s, ace high can look us up. Come on. If he raises, we're folding. Be very weird for him to have a 3, but he can have some like boats or like straights or something that he checked back. Aces is a good hand. We'll raise that. Jack 8 will fold. Three bet us deep. Let's just cooler this guy. Like, have him show up with ace king and go crazy, or kings for 200 BBs and hold. Yeah, looks like he's gonna fold. Bummer. I thought he was putting together a little 3-bet there. Apparently not. Well, the red line's positive, the blue line's positive. That's what we like to see. Our total hand count is now 24K. Trying to get to 25K in the next few days. It's like one milestone. Really, I'm really looking forward to hitting 100K, because that's when I feel like graphs start to look a little more normal. We're still just running so hot. We're winning total across all stakes at like 19 BBs per 100. I just don't believe it. and at even crazier at 6 max here with no rake back and high rake, 25 BBs per 100. I wish that could go on forever. Kind of doubt it. We played 14,000 hands of 6 max, pretty small sample size actually, and 10,000 hands of heads up, which is a super small sample size. So we'll play some volume this week though. Yeah, definitely gonna open that. Definitely gonna fold that. Fold, alright. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Ace Jack, alright. Usually I would 3-bet that, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on over here. Definitely gonna 3-bet that. Jack, Jack, Jack. Got shot to the nuts. We run really good, so pretty sure the turn's gonna be the 10 of diamonds. Just saying. And someone's gonna have pocket 10s. Someone's gonna have king, queen. Yeah, I'm gonna float one here. Peel one off. No, it worries me a little bit that he's leading into the pre-flop raiser, so this guy might raise and we won't be able to call, obviously, but he should have a strong gish range. All right, with 2 callers, hit that 10, please. Really don't want to hit an ace. Do not hit an ace. Put a 10 out there. I mean, you can hit ace if the pot stays small and we have the best hand. Really? This guy's going for the check raise? How many decent hands can be out there? Yep, there it is. Alright, well, we're folding. I'm so excited to bink a gut shot in a multi-way pot. And this guy should have pocket 2s like king, queen, always. I love semi-bluffing big draws, and 10-jack's the biggest draw you can have out here, but it would just be crazy to do that into this many people. So this should be like a set over set type situation, or 2 pair over set. That makes sense. Kind of sucks for that guy. King, queen, the case queen comes out there to just ruin his... Oh, I did not... Definitely did not pay attention to the action on this, and now we're in a big pot with 1 pair. Whoops. Good news is if he bets big, I'll feel pretty good about folding, because he shouldn't perceive himself to have a ton of fold equity with this stack size in there. So betting big here should mean he's strong, or at least has like a big draw. Oh gosh, he had queen 10. That was weird. Okay, the case queen came out there, lost me 450 because I wasn't paying attention. That's on me. 2 overs and a gut shot and limped pot. I should have led that. My focus is being broken here. Alright, I'll lead now. Even though some more draws came out, that'll actually make our hand like a little... Yeah. That was probably bad. He's going to show ace 6 or something. Oh, 7-10. See, a 10 would have been very sweet then. Alright, we're going to wrap this session up, because I'm ready to go to the store. I know it's short session. Alright, toppest of pairs. Sit out next hand. We're deep. We'll peel a flop here. We'll flop nothing here. Yeah, we'll call that. See, now we're chopping with aces. Unless, I mean, if he has ace-king, we're essentially drawing dead. And we're chopping with any worse ace. Alright. Sit out next hand. Dang, we turned some outs, but not meant to be. Alright, bet so we can fold. I don't want to have to show 6 high here. There we go. Alright. Well, we blew through like probably $20 there at the very end, but besides that, the session went good. We ended up... Where's sessions at? We ended up $42.99, so almost a buy-in. Red line plummeted at the end. Whoops. Blue line was okay. So, not bad. Only played 200 hands though, but we'll live with it. I'm gonna go get some food. Thanks for watching.